So how about the Coca Cola 600 is occurring within 2 days of the 30th anniversary of Christopher Reeves' injury? Okay, so this is mostly Daytona reaction. We got some little stuff first. So they had the Rizzler at Daytona. I can't remember if I showed you this. I might have done a short and uploaded it, but just in case, so he does like a stupid little thing where he points to his face and does like the hush sign. So the UFL is an interesting. So Trump was like the USFL, and now the UFL's like, doing pretty good. I think the Saskatchewan Rough Riders have won 3 straight, so our Battlehawks are gonna have to try to dethrone them, stop them from four-peating. So there was like, I don't even know, there had to be at least 20 cars that crashed today. Like, it was crazy. This isn't even like the biggest one at the end or anything like that. So yeah, Austin was 6th. He actually moved up. He was 4th for the longest time. You see, he moved up to 5th. Yeah, so 4th on lap 167. So I thought we were looking good. And then let's see, so lap on 186. What do you know? I get a lot of them getting 86 right. And then there was another one after this. This wasn't even the one. Austin Dillon had a miraculous escape out of this one. I can't believe he got wiped out after this. Like, just a few laps left. And I mean, it was one of those like really unlucky ones where dude just completely slams into him. Like, there's nowhere to go. And let's see. So, oh yeah. So we know Jimmy Johnson is going to be racing one more race this year. It's at the Coca Cola 600. Luckily, we don't have to wait too long. It's just like a month away. Coach is really bummed we didn't get the result we wanted, but it wasn't that bad. I will explain in a minute. So May 25th, so we got the 25 there. 600, that'll be his 700th race. It's in North Carolina. That's his hometown. Let's see. He ended up finishing 3rd. Luckily, Venice bailed us out by telling us William Byron was probably going to win. That was like the first one he told us about. So we had William Byron on the radar, thankfully. Because if it would have been Reddick, oh man. I guess that could have been another Lakers connection if it would have been Reddick. Coach didn't even think about that at the time. So luckily it wasn't that, or like Briscoe or Nemechek or Bowman. All those would have been bad. Blaney and Austin Cindric were on the radar, right? But we at least got William Byron. So thanks a lot, Venice. Excellent work. We're definitely going to trust your gut with racing a lot in the future. Although Denny Hamlin almost won it. He was in 1st for a long time. Ended up finishing 24th right behind Austin Dillon. Those guys are way at the front. That's basically how the whole race goes. It's just, it's ridiculous. Like, how could you possibly try to predict if it was just based on like what's happening in the race at the time? Like, there's always going to be some crazy, like, out of nowhere shit, right? And then yeah, so that's why we want to make our picks based off like what we think could go down. So the other storyline that coach was a little bit afraid of was like the Bubba Wallace and Michael Jordan thing, because apparently that Wallace on his team, and it's Jordan's birthday tomorrow. So there's that. Yeah, coach is running back the Jimmy Johnson prediction one more time for the 600. If we don't get it that time, we'll just call it in. But I'm telling you, coach still doesn't feel like he's entirely wrong. He's like, something's up, and the fact there's a race even closer to when like those blockbuster movies come out. Like, I'm not entirely ready to admit I was wrong yet. I still think he's gonna end up in a wheelchair. We'll see.